Ye great Lamech!
Good of you to join us. But I believe you need some company.
All chivalry, report to their majesties!
Pardon me. Oh, front center here.
Brian, you find yourself in exceptionally good company today. Yesterday we did ask you to go forth, seek counsel, to see if it is your intent to keep this company and join within our order. Is it your wish? Excellent. Then we would have those who would speak for you.
Is there a Laurel who would speak for this man?
Your Majesty, there is. Your Majesty, I am Duchess Karin von Katzenberg, the Premier of the Order of the Laurel for Artemisia. It sorrows me to have to tell you that the Order of the Laurel is unable to speak for this man at this time. I have not been empowered to speak for the Order. They wish to be present for themselves, if it please your Majesty.
Please do.
Their majesties call forth all members of the Order of the Laurel!
Got my garter?
Yes?
Brian, the reason why the Laurels could not speak for you is because they believe that you are not simply nice. They believe that you are fully worthy of entering within their order, and they would have you as well.
Sorry.
In all of the known world, the list of people who have found themselves in your position can be counted on a mere set of fingers. In the entire history of our society, where two noble orders have come together, vying for your admittance. And if you are willing, it is our desire to admit you into both.
Dude!
Well said. And so we would ask you at this time, is it your wish and your desire to enter into the Order of the Chivalry as well as the Order of the Laurel? Then we would have your words.
Your Majesty, they are yours to command. Your Majesties, this gentleman who kneels before you in armor he created with his own hands is fully supporting and skilled in the arts. The sword that he showed you at the Kingdom Arts competition was created from an ancient example that he held in his hands and said, I can do that. It's beautiful. He cast the fittings. He forged the pattern welded steel. He made the scabbard from leather. In addition to his skill, he is a noble gentleman of chivalry and gracious courtesy. The Order of the Laurel will be well augmented by his presence. Your Majesties, I beg you will make this decision.
Thank you for your words. Well spoken.
Is there a member of the Pelican who would speak for this man? We're not calling all that.
I am Antoinette Clarissa de Bette, Order of the Pelican and 8th Baroness of Barony 1009. I also have the honor and privilege to count Brian as a family member. I have known him for many, many years. I'm not going to try to name the number. And I have not only had the privilege of being blessed with his service to myself personally, but to watch his service to others. He is always willing to help out those who need it, be it throwing up pavilions, tents, unloading, loading, fetching, carrying, running back and forth. Also with his art, he does service, as he is willing to impart his knowledge to others so that they may learn it too. Even when his art does not cooperate with him, that is word. I have very, very personal knowledge of that one. And we're hoping the curse is gone by now. He is an extremely honorable man, and he will be a benefit to the peerage and to the kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a royal peer who would have words?
Yes, there is. I am Albreda Wolfkeeper. I have reigned Artemisia 3 times, and it is my pleasure to speak for this man as both a laurel and a knight. I know that my role in this society is to add to the pageantry, and that's what he does every day. I love the Middle Ages because there's beauty in everything, and that's what I see in this man. And it's a wonderful thing that he brings it to us and he's willing to share it with all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a populace member who would speak?
There is a Majesty. My name is Isabella Mackenzie, and I've had the honor and privilege to be this man's friend for a short few years. But our lost friend Hood told him that I was now his responsibility should anything happen to him. And he has been there thick and thin, mundane and FCA life. His wife as well. Would not have made it through those times without him, and if there is anybody more deserving than this man,
Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry who would speak on behalf of this man?
There is, Your Majesty. I'm Duke Reinmar, and I will speak for this man. I first met this man at an uprising, I'm not going to say how many years ago. Sitting in his dome tent, laid on the floor was a blanket, and strewn across that blanket was many Damascus steel blades. I was in awe of his art, and I went running to my wife and told her all about it. She said, "Go talk to him," and I did. Which started a very long friendship that I cherish. He, as I was at that time, was a knight in waiting, waiting to be recognized, but a knight in his heart, waiting to be worthy of his sword, with his sword, but his heart was always there. I had gone on to some greatness, but it will be dim in this man's light. He will be, Your Majesty, not only, he is a knight, Your Majesty, but he will be a great one. Those are my words.